video. Today I'm about to be breaking down a vintage beat and melody that I made. First thing we're gonna do is start off with the BPM. We at 70 and the key we in is C minor. First thing I started with was these chords from the live upright from Arteria, and I play these chords. For the processing, all I did was add a fruity parametric equalizer, and I ducked the highs and the lows. Also put it in stereo. I believe this is stereo. Next sound I added was an organ, and this organ is from Contact. This is the vintage organ. This is the melody that I played. And the organs, they only come in at the last 4 bars of the melody, and I'll play it in context with the piano. Alright y'all, next what I added was a bass, and as you can see I got 3 different bassline variations, and we can go through each one. Bass that I use is the Scarby Rickenbacker bass from Contact. This is the first melody that I made, the first bassline melody. And then this is the, well, that was actually the third one that I made, and this is the second one. And this is the first bassline melody I made, and this one is going along with the piano melody, as well as the second one too, but it just has some variation in it. For the bass and the processing, I didn't do any. I just kept it all the same. Didn't add any plugins to it. The next sound I added is a solina, which is a synth that was used in the 70s or the 60s. But I used this flute preset and I made this melody. And this third bass line that I had played the first time, this actually goes along with this solina flute. So I'll play both of them together in context along with the piano. Alright y'all, after that, I wanted to add some horns. So what I did was I opened up BBC Symphony Orchestra and I used the horn. I laid this horn melody. Don't sound like too much, but you gotta hear it in context when it's playing with the rest of the instruments. After that, I added a trumpet, and this is also from BBC Symphony Orchestra. And I just used this to play those top notes as the same previous melody. After that, I added a bass trombone from BBC Symphony Orchestra, and this is the melody that I played. Like I said, all they are is the same melody. It's just in different keys. Well, I wouldn't say different keys, different octaves. And as far as the processing, I got all 3 horns routed to a bus. And on this bus, I got a fruity parametric equalizer where I ducked a lot of the highs and the lows, ducked some mids. And I put a rev spring, reverb, and we got a fruity limiter for some compression. And then I'll play them all together. And then I'll play it in context with the bass, the organ, and piano. So after that, I then added some spiccato, I think these are spiccato horns. What's staccato horns? But we got a trombone, a trumpet, and a tuba, and I did the same thing as I did for the sustain horns. I just copy and pasted the melody and put them on different octaves. And then this is the trombone by itself. Then we got the trumpet by itself. Then we got the tuba by itself. And then I'll play it in context with the sustain horns, the bass, the organ, and the piano. So after that, y'all, this is the intro. This is the A section, B, C. Then kind of got a D section, and then it kind of loops back in to the B section, but just with the pad added. So the next thing I had added was that pad, and all I did was copy and paste the piano melody onto a pad. And this pad is from the Farfisa VST from Arteria, and it sounds like this. And as y'all can see, that VST using up a lot of CP. After that, I then added the but for the horns, the staccato horns, I also routed them to a bus as well. I put a parametric equalizer on there where I ducked the highs and the lows, boosted the mids, and then we got a rail spring on there for some reverb. Forgot to mention that, but back to that pad. So for the processing for that pad, just got a fruity parametric equalizer on there, just put a bandpass filter on it. After that pad, I then added the Rhodes, and I don't even know what you call these, but I just hear them a lot in old vintage records. This is what I played. Yeah, y'all, CPU is getting used up, but for that Rhodes VSTs I got on there is a parametric equalizer, duck the highs and the lows, and then I duck some of the high mids and the mids. Then we got a rev plate on there for some reverb. I dropped the mix down to 45%. Then we got a chords June 6, got a fruity delay, and then we got a fruity limiter for some compression. And then I'll play the pad. I'll play the pad and the Rhodes in context with the bass and the piano. Alright, y'all, so after that, I just wanted to add one more sound that'll separate this A section where the horns was, and that's when I added a digital organ. And this sound is another instance of Farfisa from Arteria, just the cheesy Leslie one, and this is the melody that I played. Alright, y'all, so now I play that digital organ, the pad, the Rhodes, the bass, and the piano together so you can hear that digital organ in context. And then y'all can see right here, I switched it up. So for this part right here, I added the second bass melody that I had made. So y'all, after that, those was all the melodic sounds that I added. So then I added some drums, and my drums are from the Fruity FPC. And this is the first drum sequence that I made. And for the processing, you can see I ducked the highs on it, and I added a Fruity parametric equalizer and ducked some more of the highs and the mids. And then I added a rev spring for some reverb, but I dropped the mix down to 22%. That is the first instance with the for the intro. And then this is the second sequence that I made. And then we have one more sequence. And as far as the final processing, as you can see, I think I got everything routed to one mixer, one bus. Yeah, and I do. So I have a bus force on there from Arteria. And I got a bright tilt preset on there. After that, I added a preamp plugin from Arteria, the pre-1973, because this is how they used to set it up back in the day when they was making their compositions, their musical compositions. They have it set up something like this. So I got a preamp. I just tweaked some of the knobs to my liking. After that, we got the Tape Mellow F5 from Arteria. Then I spreaded it to open it up a little bit more. And then we got a little radiator for some saturation. And then to close it all together, we got a UALD compressor. And then as y'all can see, for certain sounds, I got them going to the left and the right just to give the composition more room. And I believe this is mono. I'm hoping it is. If all the way to the right is mono and not stereo. But anyways, that's the video, man. Hope y'all enjoy it. Hope you learned something from it. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.